Hello. Hello, hello, hello there, 121. How are you doing there today? So, round one of the Gemini Cup is now open. This is a long. I don't know if I have anybody that can handle this. What are you? So, as you can probably hear in my voice is stronger. I do still have some congestion. However, so I don't know what Headliners is. You'll have to tell me about that. However, I do still have some congestion. However, my congestion has decreased a lot. And that's not all. Not only has my congestion decreased a lot, but as it's decreased, that's a filter. We're going to take off the medium, put in low. What we got here? I intended for that to be a medium, though. Now this is the one that's got me through so many long. We're going to try her first. Congrats on that TTH. But as my congestion gets more and more better, my coughing has improved. And as my coughing's improved, now my voice is starting to repair and get stronger. But I am at the very tail end of it. I might not even be fighting the sinus anymore tomorrow or whatever, or the next day. Let's see how you do, Rudolph. I do want to try out. You know, I don't have any like upper grade long racers. I do want to try out my Rudolph, specifically because I have got a trophy from every legend race from Rudolph so far. It's like the other game, Content Warning and Lethal Company, but you play as reporters. Oh, that sounds interesting. Alright, firm conditions is activated. Alright, 13th's not the best. 10th. Alright, that's what we like. We like being in 10th. 10th is perfect. No, not 9th. Not 9th. Oh, hell. Well, we're not going to fall back now. We're not even on the screen right now. That's kind of bothersome. So where's Mayona Top Gun's behind us? Mayana, what happened? You're supposed to kind of be a front runner. What are you doing way back there? Okay, we're in 8th. We're definitely not getting anchors away. But it'll be alright. We'll just refill up our stamina with our 2 skills. There's Corner of Death. There's Swinging Maestro. That's one of them. And we're getting ready to come around. And then Pressure's going to kick in. And Shooting Star is going to kick in. And then Divine Emperor is going to kick in. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh shit! We're going. Shooting Star, Pressure. We did get both of them. There's Deep Breaths. Go with the flow. Did we pass everybody too soon to get the Divine Emperor? We are way in the lead. Rudolph, this is why you're one of my favorites. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Yeah, you show them. Behold! Behold thine Emperor's divine might! You show them, Rudolph. This is not even close. Not even close. They didn't even show up. It might have been a tough race, but in the end it will go down as a fond memory for Simbo Rudolph. It was not a tough race. It might have been tough for everybody else, but we got the trophy. Since when is this a thing? Sturm and Drang? Deep breaths. Yeah. You just... I need to check something. Hold up, we're going home. 'Cause I gotta check something. Because to my knowledge, Mayana Top Gun's not an end closer. Yeah, see, front A, pace A, she can be. With the right affinity. With the right inspiration, she can be. That was crazy. Well, nothing to do but to do it again. Show him his boss, Rudolph. How's this supposed to be hard? No, I'm...
シンボリ・ルドルフだ。
Great mood, Rudolph. Oh, who's the number one favorite? Let me guess. Is it Mayona Top Gun? Yeah. How are you number one favorite? No. 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 We'll watch it. We'll watch it again. Rudolph, there's no way you lose to these stats.
また一つ歴史を刻もう。晴れ渡る空の下行われる京都レース場芝3200レジェンドレース、18人の馬娘たちが挑みます。注目のシンボリ・ルドルフ、十分に勝利を狙えますよ。スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってマヤのトップガン各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。
Oh, we got hit with a late start.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いは13番、1番、7番、最高
Oh no, that late start might hurt us.
まだこれからですよ。ここからの巻き返しに期待です。
13番、快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭は13番、単身で飛ばしていき
Come
ます。
on, Rudolph.
先頭を伺うのは3番、さらに内、1番、
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
5番、シンボリ・ルドルフ、ペース
Oh no, 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 no.
先頭から後方まで縦長の展開だ。
Let's not get rushed.
そしてここで先頭
Late
は
start and rush.
13番、2馬身、3馬身開いて1番、まもなく第4コーナー。
Rudolph, you go through more problems while in a great mood than you do in a bad mood.
1番、その後ろから7番、成田ブライアン続いている。そのうち並ん
That
で
9 out of 18 does kind of bother me. There we go.
大きく離れてマヤのトップガン、まずは1周目正面スタンド前に入ったマヤのトップガン。
Oh, let's go back a little bit. Let her pass. Let her pass. Let her experience a little bit of time in front of you.
7番、成田ブライアン5番手、少し離れて4番、そしてその後ろから行くのは5番、その後2番、およそ5馬身開いてマヤのトップガン、内、シンボリ
All right, let's start kicking off. Hey, let's not get crazy with it.
15番、第1コーナー回って第2コーナー。
All right, anchors away.
13番、さらに3番、3馬身離れて1番、その後ろに7番、そしてその後方には成田ブライアン1馬身離れて4番、後から5番、その外並んで
Anchors away.
内を回ってマヤのトップガン3馬身スタート。
Are you not going to use any skills?
18番、あとは9番、内を回ってスペシャルウィークすぐに続いて15番、そしてその内から行ったのは6番、2周目の向こう正面に入って
Rudolph.
突き進みます。13番、依然として13
I am
番、
very
13番
unhappy with you,
13番
Rudolph.
先頭を進みますが
This is you in a great
13
mood.
番彼女の客室には合っていますね。
先頭は変わらず
You had anchors away to kick off.
意気揚々と先頭
And
に
you chose to not.
13番
Let's go with the flow.
残り1000メートルを
We're
通過
speeding up.
13番まだリードを
Can we at
保ってい
least
ます
shooting star pressure? Can we at least refill up some of our stamina?
ここにいます。内から13番マヤのトップガンこの位置につけています。さらに内から13番、外には成田ブライアン7番、追走第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
内から来るか外から来るか。
Rudolph?
この局面です。
まだ差が
You are losing to piss poor B stats, Rudolph. I hope you realize that.
シンボリ・ルドルフ前を狙っていると400を切りました。我の前に道はなし。なればこそ
For shame.
道は自ら切り開く。
You let yourself have a late start.
マヤのトップガン食い下がれば
Then you let yourself get rushed.
2番手との差は縮まらず、これは
And then you wouldn't activate any of your skills.
トップガンこれは決まったか。後ろ
And you're supposed to be in a great mood.
後ろは衰えない
What happened?
トップガン大差で今ゴールイン。圧倒的な実力
What happened, Rudolph?
苦しかったこのレース。
You lied to me.
マヤのトップガン2着は成田。まずまずの結果だな。
You lied to me. You're supposed to be in a great mood. Anxious. She seemed anxious. She was in a great mood.
勝負はまだまだここからだよ。
How do you get anxious while in a great mood? Oh well. I mean, we still got the trophy. That is the odd thing about that Rudolph. That particular Rudolph. She does better when she's in a bad mood. Alright. On to the Gemini Cup. So, here's how it works. For a first round, I get 5 carrots just for joining. 10 if I can win one race. And we got a wild Muna in chat. 15 if I can win twice. 30 if I can, or 20 if I can win 3 times. 25 for winning 4 times. 30. Now, here's where it gets bigger. Now, I've already qualified for A grade. Now, here's the funny thing about graded league. I might have made it up to this point, maybe. If I was lucky. Though, honestly, I was probably just going to get the 10 carrots. So I probably would have wound up with like... Oh, I wouldn't even have had that. 25 carrots. Now, I did do my first one already, as soon as it opened. And I used my specially bred Golshi, well, specially bred Agnes and Super Creek. Golshi's kind of a random Golshi that I used. However, Golshi has won twice. Agnes has won twice. Never once fell behind second place. And Super Creek won once. So what we did for the first round, for the first set of races, and I can repeat this, I can do this 3 times for free. So that if I can get a 5-win finish again, I'll get another 30. And that'll be 60 total that I've gotten today. Though, this will be my main goal. However, I already got the 5-win finish, which means no matter what, in round 2, I will be competing in the A grade, in Group A. Now, anytime that you compete just for competing, you can enter it 1 time for free. And then after that, it gives you tickets. So I can enter 2 more times. However, the 3rd time, 30 carats, which is the same cost of winning 5. So we're just going to do 2 of them. Now, I did record this. I did record my first run. I have the video of the entire run saved onto my computer. I plan on using bits and pieces of it for the music video. But let's see how we do continuing on through. Now it's going to match me up with people who are playing at this time of the night. Alright, Agnes is in a bad mood. That's not preferable. And number 4 favorite. We have stuff to work with that. Goal sheet, normal mood, number 1 favorite. It's Biwa. Let's see who we're running up against. Biwa in a great mood. What is his skill? Alright. Your stamina. The okay. I mean, you do have plenty of Iron Will. That'll help you more if you were. That might help. Unruffled Wood might help. S and Pace. We got an S and Turf, 792 in speed. Just this is breath of fresh air. Cooldown. Unrestrained. Cloudy days. I don't understand why you did that. They announced long ago that the track was not going to be cloudy. Iron Will, extra tank, deep breaths, make her way. That target in sight is probably going to hurt. Especially since I'm the number 1 favorite with the end closer. Oh no. Hold up. You're running Golshi as a pace chaser? This is sheer blasphemy. You do have 2. Oh yeah, that King Halo ain't doing shit. No. Die with Scarlet, no. Is there a front runner? Who's the front? Mayana? I kind of feel like Mayana might be a challenge. Even in a bad mood. We'll see how it goes. I'm curious to see how this works out for them doing the blasphemy of having Golshi as a pace chaser.
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
現在1番人気はグランプリウマ娘、4番ゴールドシップ。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子、グランプリウマ娘。スタートです。各ウマ娘、綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか。
Oh, we're
先行争いは
cool down already. That's nice.
タイ通りの結果を出せるか。
Way to go, Agnes.
ゴールドシップ、マヤ
Way
の
to
トップ
go.
が快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はマヤのトップが単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて、2番手はスーパークリーク、マヤのトップが上がっていきます。
Alright. Golshi's right where she needs to be.
このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはスーパークリーク、そのうち並んでダイワスターレット、サガネク、アグネスタキオン、一馬審査、リワハ
I'm not too entirely concerned about Diva Scarlet.
キングヘイロー、4馬身離れて
I remember looking at her screen.
先頭がやや速いのか、間延びした展開です。
She just didn't have enough stamina
順位を振り返っていきます。依然先頭はマヤの
to continue on with the run.
その後ろにアグネスタキオン、4番手にスーパークリーク。
I think the ones I'm most worried about is Mayona Top Gun. I see an Ogre Cap. I didn't check her out.
その後ろから行くのはキングヘイロー、3馬身
I
離れて
do.
オグリキャップ、さらには
Ogre Cap is a little concerning for me,
ゴールドシップ、果たしてどうで
but
しょうか。
I feel like Diva Scarlet's going to wind up running out of steam just like King Halo.
先頭は依然マヤのトップが2馬身リード。続きましたダイワスターレット、3番手にはアグネスタキオン、その後ろスーパークリーク、その後リワハヤヒデ。1コーナーからそして2コーナー、あなたの笑顔のために。まだ牽制し合っているのか、互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
現在1番手はさあ可能性を導き出そう。面白くなってきたぜ。すぐに続いてダイワスターレット、内をついてアグネスタキオン。
Alright, Golshi's starting to make her move.
少し後ろからリワハヤヒデ、外を回ります。3番ゴールド。
Diva's got a lot of speed, but she doesn't have a lot of stamina. And this is a long race.
各ウマ娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。先頭は変わらず。
So I'm kind of interested.
マヤのトップがその外並んで。
I don't think that's going to translate well for her.
4番ゴールドシップ、並びかけてきた。
Like, this is one of the longest racetracks. There goes Golshi.
リワハヤヒデ、
Shooting star and pressure.
1000メートルを通過。外からキングヘイロー、意気揚々と先頭を行きます。ダイワスターレット。
We got dazzling disorientation.
相変わらずダイワスターレット、2番
Yeah,
外から。
there goes Diva Scarlet. Goodbye.
アグネスタキオン、その後3、4馬身開いてスーパークリーク、
Hesitant pace chasers.
たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
Yeah. Yeah, it's over with. I don't know who's finishing. Yeah. Yeah, this is over with. Oh wow, my goal, she didn't even make it on screen. Agnes, you beast.
ライバルに打ち勝ち、見事大きな1勝を手にしました。2着にはこれが研究の成果さ。
See, I can't open that yet. I have to wait till the end, and then at the end, it'll give me, which kind of, it would be nice if I could, if like the rewards built up, that would be awesome. Now matching. Number 5, Super Creek's number 1.
5番人気4番アグネス・タキオ。
ライバルたちは強力ですが構想を期待したいですね。この子の持久力を見せつけるには絶好の舞台ですよ。
Send out some stats. I don't think anybody's... Alright, let's read the Twinkle. Is Golshi still my number 1 favorite? No, number 2. Super Creek's my number 1 favorite. Why is my Golshi constantly... G1 Giant, Steamy Memories. Oh wow, this person did well in the Taurus Cup. Alright. Do you follow any kind of routine before each race? I like to sort oysters by where they were caught. I've always stood up for justice. We heard you've been slimming down. Are you getting the results you wanted? Not exactly. Gold Ship has been deep frying donuts as if to tip me personally. She's shown poor results recently. If some things have worked out differently, she might have snagged a win. Will this race be the turning point? Get ready. I'm going to dazzle on the track. Debut. Her true skill is hard to judge, but she's known as a graded giant. Let's see what you got. Skills. I mean, it's not horrible. I'm more worried about that special week. Let's see what you got for Daiwa. That Daiwa's not going to survive. Thank you for the bot ban. I thought I already got them out. Alright. See what we're dealing with the Major McQueen. It is not horrible, but you can obviously tell this is... They are just not... Okay. These people did not build for... These people, I don't know what's going on, if they didn't build for it, or if they just didn't want to get involved in the graded league and just threw whatever in. But if you were going to do that, I would just as soon as go in the graded league and get the consolation prize.
グランプリウマ娘スーパークリーク2番人気を紹介しましょう。
Agnes never gets number 1 favorite, but it works out. She's never favored in the top 3, but it works out because she's got long shot. I didn't max out her long shot. I really should have maxed out her long shot. Frenzy Pace Chasers. Got everybody going as a pace chaser for this. Agnes, you're kind of scary there, back there, Agnes. I suppose that's kind of what happens. I think Super Creek's got the higher power. And with Super Creek in a great mood, it would not surprise me if she snags this. Agnes is done pulled back up to 4th. I wonder why they keep interviewing my Golshi though. Agnes. Agnes. Golshi's coming. It's going to be a Golshi win. It's going to be a Golshi win. Agnes. Agnes. You've never finished less than the top third. You've never finished lower than second. Never mind, Agnes says. Oh, I was just holding back. Super Creek is got this. Like, I would be... Nothing is standing in her way. Nothing. There's Agnes and my Golshi. This is crazy. Well, we got the first 2 wins down. What makes this so crazy for me is the fact that the first batch that I did, I got all 5 wins. And now here I am going into all 5 wins. First, second, and third again.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。この子の持久力を見せつけるには絶好の舞台ですよ。
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Super Creek, Biwa, and then their Golshi. Ooh, influencer. Do you have any concerns? I'm worried about the bags under your eyes. You should get more sleep, you know. Her win rate in the past 5 races is 40%. This tough runner has been showing off her plentiful skills. Here's someone to keep your eyes on in this race. Biwa. What do you think of the other two BMW? They are friends and rivals, and something greater as well. Something that words cannot express. It seems she has yet to enjoy a win. Still, she's skilled enough to be called graded giant. Could this race be her big chance? Golshi. Do you follow any kind of routine before each race? The oysters. Page 3. El Condor Possum. I mean, it's not bad. My only concern would be that all of her stamina restoration skills happen at the start. This one too. This is a really great. Wow. Wow. This Daiwa Scarlet here might win it. This Daiwa Scarlet might win it. Oh, wow. Yeah, they... Oh, shit. Ogre Cap's got this. This is a Ogre Cap race. Ogre Cap's going to win. Ogre Cap is so going to win this. I have no idea why Ogre Cap's not placed at first favorite.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはセイウンスカイ、アグネスタキオン、スーパークリーク。
This is
セイウンスカイ単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はスーパークリーク、その外並んでアグネスタキオン、ビワハヤヒで並んできたエルコンドルパサー、追走、そしてその外を回ってオグリキャップ、内から行くダイワスターレット。
I do not see myself winning this race.
意気揚々と先頭行きます。セイウンスカイ、どうでしょうこの展開。
Between that Daiwa Scarlet
入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
セイウンスカイ快調に飛ばしていきます。第4コーナー
and that Ogre Cap.
後方まで隊列は縦長になっています。
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね。
先頭は依然セイウンスカイ4馬身リード。
I think that a YouTube streamer is going to have it.
差がなくエルコンドルパサー、外からアグネス
That's what I think. I think she's going to have it.
正面スタンド前に入った少し離れてオグリキャップ、内8番ゴールドシップ、そしてその後方には6番ゴールドシップ。セイウンスカイ先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
セイウンスカイ彼女の客室には合っていますね。
順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は変わらず。あなたの笑顔のために。続きましたスーパークリーク、1馬身離れてダイワスターレット、エルコンドルパサー4番手、さらにアグネスタキオン、オグリキャップ、続いている。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。依然としてセイウンスカイ1馬身差。
Yeah, here comes that Ogre Cap. That Ogre Cap is coming hard on us.
この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています。さあ可能性を導き出そう。秋の豆爪一打となって面白くなってきたぜ。
That Ogre Cap. I think that was like an A in speed, an A in stamina. 3 golden recovery skills and an S in long. That Ogre Cap is the one I think is going to win. That Ogre Cap is going to pull it out. It's going to be Ogre Cap. It's going to be Ogre Cap. Me and Ogre Cap are already duking it out.
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。アグネスタキオン、花を進むスーパークリーク。
It's close. I think Ogre Cap's going to pull it out, though. I think Ogre Cap. I think their Ogre Cap's going to pull it. Especially with Triumphant Pulse just kicking off. Oh, we lost one. I knew that was coming. I knew it. The moment I saw that Ogre Cap, I knew. Oh, that was exciting. We got a wild houndstone in chat.
3番人気ではありますが、逆転を狙える能力を持っていますよ。前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
All right. The problem is you're not gonna last the whole race. Oh, sorry for that miss 1-1. Same for you. You've got potential. Naruto. What is this? Why? Okay. Alright, Golshi. They're Golshi. That's going to be their big key. I don't see this going any other way. Alright. Let's see how we do. We did unfortunately lose the last race, but I can accept that loss. Like, I called that. I knew I was losing as soon as I saw that Ogre Cap. And I'm not even going to complain about it, because that person put a lot of work into that Ogre Cap. That was a YouTuber. They put a lot of work into that Ogre Cap.
各馬娘の構想が期待できます。
さあ一番人気の紹介です。グランプリウマ娘4番スーパークリーク。この評価は少し不満か。2番スタートです。各馬娘揃ってきれい。
Alright, here we go.
みんな集中してます
Focused.
ね。好レースが期待できそうです。
There wasn't a front runner.
4番スーパークリーク。8番
Agnes's ult won't kick in. But
2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは4番スーパークリーク。そのうち7
Yeah.
番スーパークリーク。
this is where Agnes goes to F off into the sunset.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。
It'll be one of my Umas that catches her. No one else has the speed.
2番手は4番スーパークリーク。1番スーパークリーク。並んできた。2馬身3馬身開いて
Or the stamina.
スーパークリーク。あなたの笑顔のために。5番手ライスネイチャー。1馬身離れて9番ゴールドシップ第4コーナー。
This is the kind of situation where Super Creek wins. Simply put, because Agnes can't activate her ult, but Super Creek will activate her ult and Agnes's ult. And then
まずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていく。差がなく7番ゴールドシップアグネスタキオン先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
先頭アグネスタキオンレースはよどみなく進んでいます。続きました4番スーパークリーク。後から1番スーパークリーク。2馬身離れてライスネイチャー。8番スーパークリーク。内から行く。少し離れて成田大臣。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。先頭は変わらずアグネスタ
it'll be one of my Umas that catch up to
4
her.
番スーパークリーク。
To
その
Agnes.
後ろに1番スーパークリーク。
We got corner deck kicking off. Yeah, Agnes's ult's not going to kick off because she can't be first. It won't kick off when she's in first. Because she's not conserving energy because she's front running.
アグネスタキオンどうでしょうこの展開。
かぶってしまっているかもしれません。一息つける
But
といいですが。
her preferred position's still going to kick off. So, thing about Agnes is I gave her a lot of recovery skills because I also kind of figured something like this would happen with her. Shooting star. Did you not activate pressure?
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。アグネスタキオン花を進む。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。残り400。さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線。
Oh my gosh, she fell back.
スーパークリークアグネスタキオン強すぎる。完全に抜け出した。200を通過。アグネスタキオン
I'll give it to my Agnes. She is very consistent.
先頭は変わらずアグネスタキオン。アグネスタキオンこれは完璧な勝利です。他の追随をまるで
Unfortunately, Gulshi placed 5th.
ライバルに打ち勝ち見事大きな一勝を手にしました。これが研究の成果さ。青春デイ海に向かって走るぞ。
Matching. We got Super Creek and Agnes on the tire. Gulshi's just kind of wandering around.
4番人気は3番アグネスタキオ。
まずまずの仕上がりですね。芝のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね。
Agnes. This time Agnes is my featured one. The must-see round one. Their skills are the real deal. The star of this tournament is shaping up to be Zansu. Their win rate has been absolutely stunning. What was the hardest part of training for you? I once tested a device which lets one experience the speed of sound. The augmented G-forces did a number on my vestibular system. Her win record in the past 5 races is 60%. She's riding a lot of momentum. We're rooting for you to win the race. Thanks, I guess you're really into this, huh? Just 1 win in 5 races. Goal ship. Do you have a message for your family? To my spiny lobster sister who was separated from me at birth. You can't make red miso from the Kuroshio. Page 3. Let's look at who we got. We got Symboli Rudolph. Details. They're running her as a pace chaser. You're giving her medium skills. Naruto. That is, yeah. That is actually a very good setup. The one thing. So we got calm in the crowd, mid-race, soft step. That's for medium. So that's not going to... So maybe... I don't know if they're going to be able to kick off tail held high. Mayona Top Gun. Nope. Nope. No. I don't care that you got an S in long. No. Professor, I didn't see right through the stairs. Sky high, swinging maestro cooldown. They're Agnes Tachyon. No. Maybe. They might stand a chance. Where are you at? Yeah, they might stand a chance. So, I really hope they don't run Golshi as a pace chaser. Looks like they gave her some end closer skills. Warning shot. Look at Curran. We'll see if how Look at Curran does. Number 1 favorite. Great mood. Like I said, it's a very solid build. Very solid build. There is a good chance that Naruto Taishin pulls this out. Naruto Taishin has a very solid chance, though once again we do not have a pace chaser or a front runner. Here goes Super Creep. Yeah, y'all are out. Put Symboli Rudolph as a pace chaser.
スーパークリーク先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
第4コーナーカーブ、先頭は依然スーパークリーク2馬身リード。続きましたシンボリルドルフ2馬身3馬身開いて、3番アグネスタキオン、その外並んで7番アグネスタキオン。それを見るように前のトップガン1周目のスタンド前にかかっていく。その後3、4馬身開いて成田大臣、さらには8番ゴールドシップ、その後ろ9番ゴールドシップ、そして6番ゴールドシップ。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。スーパークリークどうでしょうこの展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は変わらずスーパークリーク、続いてシンボリルドルフ、その後ろに3番アグネスタキオン、外を通りまして7番アグネスタキオン。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。先頭スーパークリーク、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。2馬身離れてシンボリルドルフ、その後ろから3番アグネスタキオン。さあ可能性を導き出そう。7番面白くなってきたぜ。前のトップガン5番手、後から成田大臣1馬身離れて8番ゴールドシップ、そしてその後方には9番ゴールドシップ、1馬身差6番ゴールドシップ。
Alright,
集
here we
団が
go.
一つにまとまって混戦状態です。
お互いに牽制し合っているようですね。
1周目の向こう正面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みます。スーパークリーク、依然としてスーパークリーク2馬身差、シンボリルドルフ3番手に8番ゴールドシップ、成田大臣並んできた。内の方から3番アグネスタキオン、さらに7番アグネスタキオン。
Naruto Taishin and my Golshi are neck and neck. Agnes. Agnes.
依然先頭はスーパークリーク8番ゴールドシップ。
There goes Golshi.
現在1番手は8番
There goes Agnes.
先頭から大きく離されて、2番手はスーパークリーク第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面。
Oh,
ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくる。
I figured that Naruto Taishin would do much better.
互いに足を止めている展開。果たして抜け出すのは誰だ。400を切りました。さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の
Alright, Agnes. Alright, Golshi. I don't care which one of you. It's Agnes. It's Agnes. It's always Agnes. That's my ace here. Super Creek. You did good. You did good, Super Creek. You did your job.
ライバルに打ち勝ち、見事大きな1勝を手にしました。2着8番。これが研究の成果さ。
You did good, Super Creek. That was a good run. Like I said, I lost that one, but I knew I was losing that one. From the moment I saw that ogre count, I knew I was going to lose. But this is still good rewards. Like, I am not going to sit here and complain about these rewards. I'm not going to complain about my placement in that one. I got second. I got second to someone who deserved first. That wasn't some BS of me just not performing. That was someone who put a lot of time and effort into that Uma. And they truly deserved first.
さあ実験開始だよ。
Number 3 favorite, long shot's not going to kick in. Great mood. Good mood. Number 1 favorite. Number 2 favorite. Alright, we need to look at these.
アグネスタキオン。
3番人気ではありますが、逆転を狙える能力を持っていますよ。前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
Alright. Let's see. Let's look at this. No. No. What the hell was that? Moderately increases performance when many runners share a sympathetic heart. What is this skill? Hold up. I'm going to look up this skill. Its activation is guaranteed. Same skill horse. Your speed stat is increased by 40 if there are at least 4 other girls with the sympathy skill in the race. That is... Okay. So, I'm looking at... This must be like a new player who just started. And I feel bad for him to just start right in the middle of the championship. They're Agnes. They... I'm going to say their Agnes is going to be a strong contender. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Their Golshi also looks to be a pretty strong contender. There's no recovery. Ooh, let's look at their special week. If they run their special week correctly, I'm going to say she's going to be a good contender. This isn't right, because my Golshi won a race. It must be referring to last. If they run her right, I think their special week's going to be, yep, they're running her as a late surger. Their special week's going to be a very strong contender. This person is going to be a very strong contender. I've got one beginner and someone else who's a strong contender. Gosh, she got rushed. That hurts me.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。さあ、花に立ったのはセイウンスカイ。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはスーパークリーク。少し後ろから4番アグネス・ターキオ、2番アグネス・ターキオ、4番手。ここまでが先頭集団。先頭はセイウンスカイ。単身で飛ばしていきます。続いてスーパークリーク、4番アグネス・ターキオ。続いている1馬審査、2番アグネス・ターキオ。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。 Yeah,
here comes Special Week. Special Week's moving up. I got a feeling. It's going to be between... If I lose, it'll be between their Agnes and their Special Week.
意気揚々と先頭へ行きます。セイウンスカイ、どうでしょうこの展開。あなたの笑顔のために。
馬場状態を確認しながら走っている感じですね。まだ本気ではないですよ。
Like, this is going to be a tough matchup. There goes my Agnes. So I passed her Agnes. So we're coming around towards the end. Yeah, go around that curve. Skills are activating. Somebody debuffed the late surger. That kind of hurt. I think it might have been me. So I know that hurt their special week.
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
Now here comes Super Creep. Or here comes. Yeah, here comes their special week.
その後から5番ゴールドシップ、後ろスペシャルウィーク、内を回りますセイウンスカイ、さらに4番アグネス・ターキオ、2馬身離れて動くか、そしてその内を回ってダイワスカーレット。さあ先頭に立ちました2番アグネス・ターキオ。
Here comes their special week. She's coming. She's coming.
この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。2番アグネス・ターキオ、花を進む。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。スーパークリーク、まだ抑えたままだ。4着を切りました。最後のコーナー。
But she ain't got. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough.
200を通過。2番アグネス・ターキオン。これは決まったか。後ろは大きく離れたぞ。先頭は2番アグネス・ターキオン。変わらない2番アグネス・ターキオン。大差で今ゴールイン。
Agnes is. You get head pats, little girl. Little Agnes. My little precious Agnes. We'll give you head pats. You have been like the best choice that I have made for this tournament. Number 4 favorite, Bad Mood. That Bad Mood kind of bothers me. Okay, we got some. Looks like we got some strong. Gonna probably be some strong. Let's look at them.
放送を期待したいですね。この子の持久力を見せつけるには絶好の舞台ですよ。
Mm-hmm. All right. Rosarian Leah. It's not horrible. I will say, if that medium straightaways, alright, this is probably someone that they just put together, was trying to do a run of, and yeah. It's tough to say. Like, I don't think Marikani... Like, I feel like, so far, Dr. Donkip... Yeah. You're counting too much on your Rudolph. And the problem is, you got everything set to age of Rudolph. That being said, it's not a bad Super Crate. Like, I don't think they'll be disqualified from the tournament. Like, I don't think they'll do horrible. Oh. Okay. Your Symboli Rudolph. That is it. This is the one. Stone special to hydrate. Yeah. I have a feeling this Rudolph is going to be a very strong contender. Tokateo. Maybe Tokateo. No. No maybes. Tokateo's not going to do well. So Rosarian Leah, I feel like, is more of a new player. Yeah. Where are you at? Pace Chaser.
9番人気7番シンボリルドルフ。
ちょっと厳しいメンバー
I mean, there's a chance,
期待したいですね
but I think they would have done better as a late surger in this race.
美しい青空が広がる京都レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
各馬
さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Yeah, long late start on both Super Creek and Gold Sheep.
東海帝王3番スーパークリーク。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのはダイワスカーレット。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは東海帝王。さらには3番スーパークリーク。
But my Super Creek still pulls up to third,
1番ジンボリルドルフ。
second
少し
now.
離れてアグネス・ターキオ。さらに外から7番ジンボリルドルフ。2馬身3馬身開いて待ちかね福来た。1馬身差ゴールドシップ。
Now,
ダイワスカーレット先頭を進みます。
I got a bunch of recovery
ちょっ
skills
と
to
かかり
go
気味か
off.
もしれないです息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。 依然としてダイワスカーレット先頭から大きく離されて2番手は東海帝王外から8番スーパークリーク3番スーパークリーク4番手そのうち並んで1番ジンボリルドルフ後からアグネス・ターキオそれを見るように7番ジンボリルドルフまずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていく8番スーパークリーク落ち着かない様子
We need to start getting some of that recovery going.
まだリードをキープしています続きました8番スーパークリークさらに東海帝王その後ろに7番ジンボリルドルフ外3番スーパークリーク差がなく1番ジンボリルドルフそしてその後方にはアグネス・ターキオその後3、4馬身開いて待ちかね福来たる1馬身離れてゴールドシップさあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち依然先頭はダイワスカーレット続いて8番スーパークリーク東海帝王3番手その後ろ7番ジンボリルドルフ少し後ろから
Okay, it does bother me that I didn't get. I'm not seeing stuff line up on Agnes. 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 What's going on, Agnes? You've never finished less than second. I've got faith in you, Agnes. I want to see it. You've not used a single recovery skill.
先頭は変わらずダイワスカーレット後ろ東海帝王その後8番スーパークリークその後から7番ジンボリルドルフそしてその外を回ってゴールドシップまもなく第4コーナーカーブ
ここからスパート一気にレースが動きます
この直線で勝負が決まるぞまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞここから捉えることができるのかじりじり詰める8番スーパークリーク8番スーパークリークここで抜け出した
Alright, there we go. There's my Agnes coming up.
最後の直線コースに入った8番スーパークリーク先頭は8番スーパークリークこれは強い200を通過2番手争いは
Agnes had a rough race. She was in a bad mood.
速い8番スーパークリークリードは4馬身
I just finished praising Agnes. She did finish fourth.
今から楽しみです勝ったのは8番スーパークリークライバルに打ち勝ち見事大きな1勝を手にしま
一着ですゴルシ様についてきない
Alright, let's see who we're up against this time. Alright. Got number 3 favorite, number 2 favorite. Agnes is number 1 favorite, in a bad mood. Any front runners? Agnes, you've been in some bad moods lately.
人気と実力を兼ね備えた私一押しの馬娘ですね前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね
Alright, let's look. Curran-chan. No. Me should. I'm guessing Me is. Nope. Here we go. This is where we're gonna. Me. This. Metro McQueen does stand a chance. Let's see. Early race. No, I think she's going to run out of stamina and crash out. Let's see what you got here. No. So basically, Me has put all of their faith in the Metro McQueen. Nobody else. And just put whatever in the other places. They do have a pretty solid Metro McQueen. And they might do well. They might do well. I'm not positive about that. This one. This is... Oh boy. Now, I would say this one is probably better fitted. I don't know. That A plus in stamina, though. That's going to be tough to beat. Rice Shower's got it. It's going to be Rice Shower. Let's look at you. I think that Rice Shower is going to pull it. I think that Rice Shower from Zelihaz. Like, I hate to not. With this Rice Shower, with that A in stamina, I don't think she's going to run out. I am a little concerned when it comes to the power. But
晴れ渡る空の下行われる京都レース場芝3200ジェミニ杯9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気はグランプリ馬娘スーパークリーク。2番人気を紹介しましょう。グランプリ馬娘ゴールド。
Oh no. It never. I've learned the last tournament. It never ends well for me when I'm first, second, and third. Favorites.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いはスーパークリークライスシャワー4番。
Now let's see who takes on. It's going to be Super Creek take on the pace of.
スーパークリーク早くも先頭に躍り出た。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは3番メジロマクイーン。
So I see that Measure McQueen. I don't know which Measure McQueen it is. That Rice Shower back there, though. There's that Rice Shower. It might be this Measure McQueen. Yeah, see, there goes Courage-Chan. I knew that was coming. There's going to be one of these Measure McQueens suddenly run out of stamina.
順位を振り返っていきます。先頭スーパークリークレースはよどみなく進んでいます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は3番メジロマックイーン。まずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていく。その後からアグネスタキ
I know why they're doing that now.
5番手にライスシャワーそしてカレンちゃん。あとはグラスワンダー内の方から
Like if you push Golshi up far enough in the pack,
スーパークリーク先頭を進みますが
she won't activate her skill.
息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
依然としてスーパークリーク続いて3番メジロマックイーン。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。先頭は変わらずスーパークリーク続きました。3番メジロマックイーン外4番メジロマックイーンアグネスタキオン。ここに
Yeah, if I remember correctly, both the Measure McQueens were pretty good shape.
ゴールドシップ並んでくる。それを見るようにグラスワンダー大きく離れて
I'm fairly positive both of them were in pretty good shape.
スーパークリーク3馬審査3番メジロマックイーン2馬審査アグネスタキオン。2周目の向こう正面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。 先頭は依然スーパークリーク3馬身リード3馬身離れて3番メジロマックイーン1馬身差ゴールドシップ
So I'm interested in seeing. The only concern I have for the one Major McQueen was that all of her stamina restoration was at the beginning of the race.
そしてその内から行ったのはダイワスカーレット依然先頭はスーパークリーク2馬身3馬身開いてゴールドシップ後ろ3番
Oh shit, yeah, we're kicking that off.
5番手グラスワンダーさらには4番メジロマックイーン
Kicking that off.
ライスシャワー第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
Here she comes!
ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのかこの
Here she comes!
まだ1馬身以上の差があるとここから
That's the Major McQueen I was talking about.
詰める4番メジロマックイーン栄光まで400最終コーナーを曲がって最初に立ち上がったのは4番メジロマックイーン食い下がるゴールドシップ4番メジロマックイーン
Yeah.
強い
Yeah.
強すぎる完全に
I'm not even going to complain about it
強い強い4番
because I witnessed that Major. I saw that A in stamina. That's the one I was talking about that whole time. The only concern I had was her stamina recovery is at the beginning, but when you have an A in stamina compared to everyone else's B plus at best, not that one. It was, yeah. That A plus in stamina. Yeah. I kind of saw that one coming. Like there was a chance.
さあ
But
実験開始だよ
there was that chance. Good luck with that catching that magic heart 1-to-1. So for last round and this one, I've lost a total of 1 race each. I hit a spot where Agnes actually hasn't been finishing in the top 2. The past 2 races, she did not finish in the top 2. Ooh, who's number 1 favorite? There, Agnes.
実力は引けを取りません
Alright,
2番人気は
let's go check them out.
アグネスタキオン
一番人気こそ譲り
Biwa
実は負け
Hayahide.
ていませんよ。この子の持久力を見せつけるには
Maybe.
この舞台ですよ。
No. No. She's built for a medium track. She's there to mess with front runners. Mayona Top Gun might stand a chance. Let's look at you, Agnes. That's the one that's ranked. No. No. Alright, my savior. Long S. There's no recovery. That being said, you do have a really high stamina. That power is a little concerning. Turf S, Medium S ain't helping you here, but you do have the speed and stamina. Power is a little low. Swing and Maestro might hurt you a little bit. Did you not? Stuck a lot into All right, here we go. This is theirs. Turf and long both S. That power does hurt. That turf's going to help it out though. But that long S, that scares me. Good stamina. Very little. Nothing to do but to watch it. Let's see how we do.
美しい。さあゲートが開いた。各ウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは
Alright,
4
here we
番
go.
アグネスタキ
Here
オ
we
レ
go.
イエモ・ベラオシンボリ・ルドルフ期待通りの
This is a serious matchup.
6番アグネスタキオ
This is not.
勝負のこのレースですが4番
This is not one where anyone's going to dominate. This is a serious matchup. People, this is going to be a serious matchup.
マヤのトップガン1馬身離れてシンボリ・ルドルフその後3、4馬身開いてゴールドシップその後マチカネ服来たる4番アグネスタキオン先頭を進みますが
What
こ
a
れは
front
正解でしょ
runner.
うか。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
第4コーナーを
TM
進んで
Opera
直線へ
O
向かう
fell back,
4番
but she's starting to come back up now.
先頭から大きく離されて2番手はスーパークリーク6番アグネスタキオンこの位置につけています。それを見るように AM オペラ王5番手にリワハヤヒで1個目のホームストレッチです。少し後ろからシンボリルドルフ1馬身差マヤのトップガンあとはゴールドシップそしてマチカネ服来たる意気揚々と先頭を行きます。4番アグネスタキオンどうでしょうこの
My Agnes going to pull
かかり気味
through.
かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
順位を振り返っていきます。
No, 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 no,
4番
my
アグネ
Agnes,
スタ
there's
キ
no
オン
way.
レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続いては3番手に6番アグネスタキオンシンボリルドルフ
This is gonna be a
並んできた
close
コーナー
one, though.
そして2
I
コーナ
got a
ーを
feeling.
向かっていきます。依然として4番
They have some good Umas back there.
スーパークリーク3番手には6番アグネスタキオンその外並んでシンボリルドルフ
There's some good Umas I'm going up against.
さらにはリワハヤヒで少し離れてマヤのトップガンさらにその外からはゴールドシップ内からマチカネ服来たる
Gold Ship's making her move.
互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。
前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです。
2周目の向こう正面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みます。4番アグネスタキオン先頭は変わらず4番アグネスタキオン3馬身
Here comes Gold Ship. She's making her
6
way.
番アグネスタキオン外シンボリルドルフ差がなくヘイエモオペラ王外にはゴールドシップ内を回ります。リワハヤヒで外からマチカネ服来たる残り数
Cool down.
そして内目をつきましてはマヤのトップ
Gold Ship, you can keep going. Keep going. I got faith in you, Gold Ship.
その後ろスーパークリークその後ろに6番アグネスタキオン4馬身差マチカネ服来たるさあ可能性を導き出そう。そしてその
All right, Agnes. You were able to kick that off.
内から来るか外から来るか。
Gold Ship kicked off her skill, but no, it's too late. Yeah, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. I told you this is a serious race. This one was a serious matchup. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I've got it.
これが研究の成果さ。
Oh, that one. That was kind of harrowing.
緊張しなくて大丈夫ですからね。
But 3 wins. Final race. Now, either way, I've advanced to Group A.
人気
Alright,
です
let's see what we
ちょっと
got.
元気がないですね。
Let's see what we got. Page 3. Let's look. Jackknife. I don't think their Super Creek. I don't think their Super Creek's going to make it. Let's find the rest of Jackknife. Their Metro McQueen with a medium. Their Metro McQueen has a solid chance. I will say that. Their Metro McQueen has a solid chance. Let's look at the Grass Wonder. The Grass Wonder has a pretty decent chance. If they're running her as a late surger. As for Jackknife, none could. I understand the oh, I know you are not running Ogre Cap as a pace chaser. That Gourmand's not going to help her if she's a late surger. But this is a solid air groove. Was solid till I noticed that there was no hold up. What's Eternal Moments? The air groove was solid. There's no recovery skill, so I don't think like I said, that Metro McQueen stands a good chance. Jackknife clearly built a team specifically for this. Alright, this is going to be a very serious race. Agnes with the 7th favorite. No, it's rough when Agnes gets hit with 7th favorite.
各馬娘の構想が期待できます。
このレース最も人気を集めているのはグランプリウマ娘8番ゴールドシップ1番人気です。 この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子。
Jackknife's got a team similar to mine.
注目の2冠馬娘アグネスタキオン、1枠1番での出走。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
I think, I believe that we will still pull off the win here. I believe that we will be the ones to pull off the win. However, I think it'll also be close because I believe Jackknife. If I lose, it'll be to Jackknife.
5番ゴールドシップ、少し離れて8番ゴールドシップ、そして外目をつきましてはグラスワンダー。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。2番スーパークリーク、どうでしょうこの展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。依然先頭は2番スーパークリーク、続いて6番スーパークリーク、エアグルーブ、続いている4番手にはメジロマックイーン、その後アグネス
The question is, does the rest of them have the stamina to keep up? And will my Umas activate all their recovery skills?
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。
Agnes is kind of in the back here. That does bother me. I don't like Agnes being that far back. I can't help but notice Agnes did not activate Swinging Maestro. And there she is. She activated Swinging Maestro. Goldship's activating her skill. Agnes, I do want to see you activate your recovery skill and make it up there. I don't want to see you fall back all this way. Here you are in 8th place, Agnes. There goes Super Creek. Okay. There's a good enough distance. But that Major McQueen I was telling you about, it's coming up. Not enough though. It's too far gone. I do want to know what happened to Agnes that whole race. That was hello. Side games. What happened? I think the game died. It couldn't handle it. So I'm just going to close it out and restart it because something happened there. Like, that was weird.
トレーナーさん、寝不足はお肌の敵。レースにエントリーする？青春デイ！海に向かって走るぞ！
I just did this race. Yeah, I just did this
1番
one.
アグネスタキオ、7番人気
The results aren't going to change. From the moment I first hit race, they were saved into the thing. My Super Creek's going to win.
一着です。研究に終わりはないよ、モルモット君。
Alright. So, what we got was 30, 55, 60, 80. We got 80 carrots today. Now, here's the thing. Tomorrow, it won't be tomorrow morning. It'll be tomorrow night. I'll get 3 more goes in round 1. However, that 30, at this point, with what we're doing, it would be a loss. I would have to make 5 wins just to break even with it. And I don't want to do that. Let's check out the trophy room. Get the new trophy. Yes, I can always count on my Symboli Rudolph to come through for me on the legend races. Well, for medium and long. However, I think that will be kind of where we call it. That was a solid 2-hour stream of just the races. Now I've already done, I believe I've already done, yeah, I've already gotten all my dailies. And for the daily shop, yeah, I already got everything for that. As far as tomorrow goes, I believe tomorrow's Friday, so we are looking to actually run Grungs again tomorrow. And then I have to get with everybody to see what they got going on for Saturday.
いつもみんながいるから全然
Uh,
楽しくないの
now that I'm starting to feel better, I'm going to go back into my scheduling. Uh,
明日も笑顔でい
but
られるように
I think this is where we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. It was very eventful. We only lost twice through the entire round one. A 13-2 win record. That is very exceptional. And I will say that those two losses, like the people that won them, definitely deserved that win. Because that was... A lot of people will look down on the Open League because they talk about, oh, it's just the lower grades and whatnot. But it is very difficult balancing that out to get good Umas in a B grade or lower. That being said, like the people going into it doing this, like I know if I went into the graded league, I would have died miserably. I know that. I would have done horrible. Because we're going up against people with like 1200 stamina and 1200 speed. So, yeah. We're not going to try that. But the two people that did beat me, they definitely earned that. They earned that with their UMA work. Because it is very difficult. Constantly doing runs. Getting everything lined up. And getting those stats where you want them. That Ogre cap and that Measure of McQueen definitely both earned that. And, you know, even looking at them before the race, I knew that Measure of McQueen, I knew if I was going to lose, it was going to be to her. There was still a chance with the B speed. But that stamina just overwrote everything. So, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And farewell.